Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and I'm honored to be able to bring you a review on a one-of-one piece. It's a custom figure and there's only one in the world, only one of these head sculpts, and the whole thing really, it's just quite a unique and special 1/6 scale custom figure. The head sculpt was done by Dark Custom Figures, and everything else was done by Daniel Terzo. Is at Robin Hood Figures, Daniel Terzo, there he is. Concept figure if Rob Zombie had made a third film, you know? This is him out in the wilderness, out in the snow. Covered in snow he is. His hands are covered in snow. His weapons are really, really gory, and just ugh. You just have to survive out there in the wilderness, munching on beasts and stuff. Base, all bloody. Look, I mean, we'll check out more detail in a minute, but I got him kind of just walking really fast through the forest here after someone. He's chasing them down, and the eye on his right hand side is just white. It's blinded now because of the events at the end of the second Rob Zombie Halloween film, and there's not much of the mask left, but just enough. We'll get a look at that as well. But you can see the Tyler Mane face underneath with the teeth showing, beard showing. It's really scary, man. It's a really intense piece, but only one of these in the world. This is it. So got to say a massive thank you to Daniel for sending it along to review it. That's really cool, and really appreciate that, Daniel. That's awesome. And it's just nice to get a look at this and catalog it on the channel, because I've got quite a few Michael Myers pieces here. Did a recent video outdoors in the natural light showing all of them together on a table, and look really cool. Various videos, you can check them out, but we're here to take a look at this unique beast of a figure. It's like a Yeti Myers, man. It's just, this thing's primal Myers. It's just pure awesomeness. Now, I will say, just like Daniel said in his video, you got to say tip of the hat and acknowledge the fact that rhymes. Acknowledge the fact that One's Customs, he originally did a concept what if Rob Zombie had have made a Halloween 3, and I always remember that video that he uploaded, because when he said it's necessary, he was just talking about his figure. He's just trying to explain. He said, it's necessary, get it, It just cracked me up. It was an awesome looking piece, and but this is completely different. They're two totally different ideas. So but yeah, just you got to show respect to the original, the OG, man. One's Customs been around for a long time, so yeah, look at that. There he is. We'll get a close-up look at him. Get in, check out the detail on this thing. Forget about it, it's crazy. I mean, Dark Customs Figures, he handled the business when it came to the head sculpt. He took care of that. Kind of looking right. And everything else, all the clothing, the stitching, the weapons. I mean, it's crazy. He's still got his sleeping bag on the back, or his rolled-up mat that he sleeps on. All of this was done by Daniel Terzo, man. Robin Hood Figures, forget about it. I mean, it's ridiculous. Look, you can see the diamond pattern still there, just about. But he's been in the wilderness, man. He's been surviving, munching on wolves and bears and stuff. He'd be taking on bears. He don't give a fuck. Take a grizzly down. He whatever. Look at that. Let me hit the brightness. Ooh, there it is. It's nice. Took some pictures of this thing, did some photography, chuck that into the review, splice it in there, let you see it. Alright, so getting a look at the head sculpt here by Dark Customs Figures. It's amazing, man. It really is. I don't know where to begin, really. I mean, the fact that, you know, he got stabbed in the face by Laurie at the end of the film, and obviously, depending on what version you saw, there's two versions of that second film. I was confused because I didn't really realize there was two different endings, but he got shot to hell in one of the ones I saw. I can't remember what the second version of it was, but either way, he got stabbed in the mush by his sister, and now he's blind in that eye, and you can see the cut going down across the eye there, and the eye is just white now. And when it catches the light, I mean, it's really, really creepy looking. And there's some of the mask there as well. You can see his beard coming through. You can see his lip and his teeth, the gums. Gosh, I mean, it's just insane. There's what's left of the Myers mask on one side. Looks really creepy though, because the bottom is ripped away. The hair's nasty. You've got some snow on there as well. Just get this light here. Move it around. It's really creepy when it catches his eye. Look at this thing, man. Only one of these head sculpts exists. Is right here, right now. Filming it, talking about it. It's crazy. Big Myers fan right here, guys. And to get the chance to see something like this, you know, I do feel rather honored and very much appreciate this opportunity. Look at him, man. The beard. Look at the snow in the beard. And oh, man. It's crazy. The blood on the mask in the forehead area. There's blood in his hair as well at the top. But this angle right here, that is just creepy. The kind of wet, shiny look his eye has, you know, even though it's all just white. It's really, really impressive, man. I love the beard. That looks really, really, really cool. Alright. We'll get to the outfit in a minute, but I mean, look at the snow, man. Can't say enough good things about the head sculpt. Incredible work by Dark Customs Figures. Check them out. That is some real next level stuff. Alright, let's take a look at this incredible work on the outfit. Everything here done by Daniel Terzo at Robin Hood Figures. Just next level, really. I don't want to go pulling at any of these layers of clothing too much. I know that the coveralls are all under here just like they should be. See, underneath, all the coveralls are present and correct, but they are really weathered. I mean, bearing in mind he was shot to bits and he's, you know, gone off into the woods to recuperate slowly. Maybe it took him like the whole of that year in order to make it back for the next Halloween, which is obviously, wow. Sorry, I'm just looking at the knife. It's got barbed wire. There's a hole in the knife there that it starts off and then just sort of curls around. It's all bloody and nasty and got snow on it and stuff. The knives are metal and wood. It's something else, man. There's another knife over here. He's dual wielding, man. He's going for double trouble. He's bringing you one over in his left and the other one over in his right, and they're both going to go to town, make some dinner time business. It's just going to be, I don't know what I'm talking about, but it's good. Anyway, yeah. Look at the diamond pattern. He was explaining how hard it is to find that, and I can imagine, man, it's really difficult apparently to find this kind of material to make the that last layer that he wears on top, the sleeveless kind of, you know, I don't know what to call it exactly, but I know it's damn hard to find that material. So I mean, just layers upon layers, all the snow up in here and down his sleeve, little bits of blood and all the detail. Again, that knife is really speaking to me, man. It's really, really gruesome. I love that one. That knife is just incredible. The hand that's holding it has snow. It's all kind of frozen. He's got blood there. We'll get a closer look at that in a minute. Just showing you the just the work, the level of work here. That is nuts. Right, moving down to his leg area, and you can see the coveralls are shredded. There's a story being told here, man. Various encounters with the animals that he's been hunting, or whatever else has happened while he's been in these woods for like however long it would have taken him to slither off into those woods and recuperate after all that punishment he took at the end of the second film, if that's even possible. But it's Michael Myers, man. You know he's going to get up eventually and just kind of drag himself into the woods and just come back next year. I mean, you can just see all the shreds in the ribs. Look at that. That's like bear claws right there, man. You can tell by the distance. You know, I'm sure Daniel Terzo would have been thinking about things like that as he's doing these shreds, thinking, okay, how big is a bear's paw, or whatever you call it? I mean, it's probably about yay big, so they look like bear claw scratches to me. And this one over here, that's deep. So would have slowed down Myers even more with his recuperation, but ain't stopping him. As you can see, he's coming. Look at that. Forget about it. Then we move down to the base. Daniel Terzo did that as well. The only thing I'd say about this is I just wish it was a bit bigger. I wish the snowy section was just like double the size, like that wide. I think that would be amazing. And also if it kind of connected onto a wooden base, just to give it that touch of class. Not that it ain't classy, it's hella classy, but I love my wooden bases. If you're going to do something like this, I guess it's hard to find the right size and shape though. Light just went out. There we go. But yeah, the detail's insane. Look at this. All the blood. Again, telling a story. He's obviously on the trail of something, someone. That could be his next meal, or just someone that he's chasing down in the woods. But the work on the blood is insane. Let me just zoom in a little bit more. Get some close-up action. There we go. Yeah, that is amazing work. Look at the snow. It's really, really good. I'm thinking like back here around this area, just like the effect of the snow building up. The log that he's stepping on, the sort of, oh man, it's gross. The blood is gross, and if it's gross, then it's really good, because otherwise it would just look like red paint on white snow. But it really does have that nasty kind of bloody look. Don't want to go into too much detail, but the kind of brightness of the blood here, back in my less experienced days, I would have thought that was a bit too bright a red, but you know, I did see a poor guy have an accident, bless him. He came off his bike, he was drunk, and it's when I was doing my night shift work, and you know, he hurt his head pretty bad, and that blood is bright red. It's crazy, and it gets darker as time goes on, but that is accurate to a fresh kill or someone who's just been wounded. That is very, very well thought out, so I've got to go deep and tell you the details, but as grim as they may be, it is very accurately done. So that's a fresh kill right there. That's fresh blood. It's only just dropped. That is gross. Just panning back to get a look at him from head to toe here, or from base to head. It's all in the shot here, and it looks amazing. Now, I just found out, because I spoke to Daniel on Instagram, because I wanted to ask him, because obviously Dark Customs Figures did the head sculpt, but did they do the snow on the head sculpt as well? Because obviously Daniel did the snow on all the outfit, as well as the outfit and all that stuff. But it turns out that Dark Customs Figures, yep, they finished the head sculpt, it was all complete, but then Daniel added the snow afterwards, obviously to have it all match up. He's been in blizzards and, you know, the storms and all that stuff, so it's all got to be consistent and look like it matches up with everything below the neck as well. So yeah, Daniel Terzo did the snow from head to toe, and yeah, Dark Customs Figures did an amazing job on this sculpt. So I'd give this definitely a 10 out of 10. I don't see any reason not to. I mean, it's a concept piece. It comes from a film that doesn't exist. It's like a what if figure, you know. It's like, what if Rob Zombie had have made Halloween 3? How would Michael Myers possibly have looked? And this is a very cool look, and I certainly wouldn't mind if this was, you know, reality. Like if this had been the look for Michael Myers, that would be cool. Absolutely cool with me. Alright, so I want to get a close look at the weapon, and well, the weapons. We've got two of them, but this one in particular really catches my eye. It's and the hand that holds it as well, all the snow and the blood on there. But this is really, really gory. Again, the barbed wire starts in that hole in the knife there and just works its way down. So I mean, you got to wonder what's going on in this guy's mind. I mean, it's already a pretty brutal looking weapon, but he decided, you know what, it needs some barbed wire too. So you go ahead and you do that, Mikey. You do your thing. And over here we have another. Oh wow, look at the handle. That's really well done. I like that a lot. But yeah, no barbed wire on this one. just on this one over here. And that is brutal, man. That is one of the coolest 1/6 scale weapons I've seen, to be honest with you, because of the barbed wire, it just and the realistic looking blood. It's just all dry. I mean, the blade is basically just black now from all of the various claret sessions. Yeah, man. Thanksgiving, right there. Forget about it. Turkey's done. Before I wrap things up, I'm curious to see what he'd look like just standing in a museum pose, just arms by his side, legs just kind of just neutral. So I'm just going to grab one of my little Hot Toys style Michael Myers bases here, and I'm just going to put him on that. We'll see how he looks. And that's what he looks like, pretty neutral, just standing there in a near enough museum pose. Just got the arms just slightly bent, just trying to keep everything nice and flush to the body. Obviously there are quite a lot of layers of clothing there, so you want to just position the arms in a way where you can kind of get them to just fall flat. So it looks pretty decent. But there he is, just on a regular style base. It's just a very cool looking piece. Okay everyone, I'm going to wrap up the video. Just to reiterate, this is an amazing custom figure. A concept piece. Again, what if Rob Zombie had have made Halloween 3? Maybe this is how Michael Myers would have looked. And I'm very impressed with it. I give it a 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10. Hey Ruby. Ruby. Where's my baby? Where's my baby? Uh-oh. Here comes trouble. Here she comes. Oh, she's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. Yes, you are. You're so beautiful. Do your little funny sitting thing. There you go. What do you think? You think it's good? You like it? You approve? She approves. What do you want? Oh, look at that. Oh man, she's just the cutest thing. She sure is. Alright. Just hit that brightness. Boom. Alright. Subscribe, hit the bell icon so you get notifications on all the videos. And get in touch if you've got something you want me to review. I'm always happy to review other people's custom work. It's all good. Always happy to catalog something cool and put it on the channel for other people to enjoy and discover. Get them into the hobby. I spoke to Paolo, a good friend, on had a Instagram video chat. That was it. So it was good chatting to Paolo. That's someone who's been with me for a while now, and they say that, you know, I got them into collecting all this junk. So I apologize for that. I'm just sharing my passion, man. Just love the 1/6 scale stuff, quarter scale stuff, 7-inch NECA stuff, all that good stuff, man. T-shirts, films, dogs, they're pretty cool. And again, very cool of Daniel Terzo to get in touch. And well, I can't remember who got in touch. That's irrelevant. But either way, he wanted to, you know, see if I was up for reviewing this. I certainly was, and I'm certainly glad that I said yes, because it is an amazing piece. So check him out at Robin Hood Figures. Do that for sure, because he's also got some other stuff that he's done and stuff that's in the works. So that's another cool option for you customizers, or, you know, people out there who like to buy the custom Myers stuff. It's always nice to discover another person pumping out quality figures, and this is certainly a contender for one of the best I've seen. Alright, check me out on Instagram, DeanKnight333, Facebook, same name. You can click the link under the video, become a patron if you want, help to support the channel, keep it running, and get your name at the end of the credits of every video, just like a movie. Alright, there it is. Take it easy. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.